Hey everybody, this is Coach D checking out live. Just seeing if anybody's on today. I want to go and talk about today just a couple of different things that you know about motivating yourself. So I want to go with five ways that you can motivate yourself as a volleyball player during this COVID-19 little disruption that we actually have. So, one of the ways that I would definitely want to uh, look into is basically keeping yourself doing something, a schedule. If that schedule is I get up and do 5 push-ups this morning or 5 sit-ups, and that's it. That's a schedule. That's a start. You have to keep some sort of schedule because the thing about it is that a lot of folks depend on practice to set that schedule. Like in the club season, practice is, let's say, from 6:30 to 7:30. You know right away that that's that practice, and that's the practice that's going to be done. And that can be frustrating when you are not actually having that stuff taken care of. Like, for example, your coach sets a schedule. He goes in, you do so many hits, you do a passing drill, you work out, you stretch, you do your whole routine because it's scheduled. You have to basically form a schedule yourself. Not only physically, but other things, schoolwork, everything along those lines. Laying around and just watching TV and letting that suck your time out, that's not going to be something I would look into. So the first thing is the schedule. Second way is to lean on others. So that definitely means that if your family, your teammates in school, your teammates in club, you can actually balance each other out and talk to each other and keep each other honest with that schedule. Hey, I'm going to, run or jog or go for a walk for this many distances. Okay, well, do you mind if I share on my app what I did to you? Oh, yeah, I'll show it that way. Now, if you don't have a friend, okay, we all have friends, family, and all that good stuff, but you don't have that, you can challenge yourself to the world. In other words, put it on social media and be like, hey, today I did XYZ, tomorrow I'm going to do this, and then keep posting that up. So there's a number of different ways that you could check yourself. So that's number 2. 1 is schedule. 2 is check yourself. Now, number three is to get from behind the actual Netflix video games. Remove yourself from that. Motivate yourself by removing that out, because what's taking the time to basically keep yourself in shape, going in is looking at TV not as a reward. Now, I'm not saying that you can't reward yourself with looking at, All American on Netflix or Tiger King on Netflix. I'm not saying you can't reward yourself. What I'm saying is doing a binge every day of that is going to take it away, because then you're motivating yourself by looking forward to the actual series because it's scheduled for you. Because you're like, okay, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. That's what you're doing. So you definitely want to basically control yourselves with that. So you want to schedule, share with others, and check yourself, if you will, and get away from that TV. The fourth thing, is going to be joining something virtually. And that could be joining a Zoom workout, okay? which a lot of clubs, teams, high schools, Zumba places, you name it, they're doing workouts. So workouts are there. It's just that you have to get there. And if you get there, you will stay motivated because you will see other individuals, the person leading it, your peers doing it, and that will motivate you to basically do more. It's when you isolate yourself. It's when you turn on the TV and you basically immerse yourself into that. It's that you don't join. So you can still join things, and those things can schedule. And the fifth thing is to basically have a calendar. How many days to this? How many days to Memorial Day? How many days to July 4th? How many days to our first match? How many days to this? Something. Give yourself a goal and count down those days. And then go back and schedule against that. So a lot of times what people do is they basically want to just do nothing. They want someone else to set the schedule, someone else to basically set the goals. You got to go to practice, so I can't watch TV. I got practice, so we're going to work out and we're going to stretch there. If that's not there, you got to find ways to get around it. Now, I'm seeing that people are, holding themselves back, everything along those lines. I do recommend that you really, really, really look into these 5 ways of motivating yourself. Because volleyball is something that is a sport that, hey, you got to be in shape. And you also got to be motivated to go in and play. And I know that may be hard given the circumstances. And yeah, I've just been challenging for myself as well. But I drag myself out of bed and I do what I can. So keep in mind, if you follow the ways that I described, those 5 ways, you will actually be on top. Gotta keep motivated. I know it's tough. I've been there myself. But I want you guys to understand that motivation is the key. Now, in the next coming days, we'll go through equipment choices, sneaker choices. Take a look on our YouTube channel. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, like the video, please. That helps us out a lot. We're going to be doing some giveaways. We got a contest, what's in your bag videos we're going to be doing. So take a peek at the YouTube. Okay, in this case, more of a community YouTube, if you will. Okay, so if you guys want to do that, that would be perfect. But as I said before, stay motivated. Stay motivated. All right, guys. You guys have a good rest of the day. I will be talking to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll go into different volleyballs that are out there, things that you could purchase volleyball-wise, because you need a volleyball if you don't have one to basically start. All right, guys. Be well.